I have to take the next day off to rest. That was my life. So, but I noticed immediately, one obvious thing I noticed when using quantum products is that, okay, so the presenter is actually trying to log in. Okay, I think I'll bow out for him. Dr. Deji, you are here. If you are ready, let me know so that you can take it up, or just try about to start. So my story goes that immediately I started using the quantum product. I started using the quantum bracelet first. And I noticed that I had improved energy immediately. I saw myself going from day in, day out, without my normal usual experience of always getting tired. I was already married by then. I had twins the first year of my marriage. And so maybe combining being a business was something my body didn't quite adjust to. So I always noticed that I experienced fatigue, tiredness too often. That disappeared with quantum. And then 4 weeks after wearing the bracelet, I noticed that the pain on my knee had disappeared. I remember the day very, very well, where I was in the office. And I told Mr. Janako that I don't feel that pain on my knee anymore. And that is how it's been since 2019. My health has improved. I also remember that I had this thing. I had a condition with my eye. They hadn't been able to give it a name yet. Doctor, I'm actually trying to get it to get ready. You can start sharing your screen, doctor. You can start sharing your screen, then I hand over to you. I noticed that I started experiencing some peripheral blackouts in my vision, you know. I noticed that I know when the first time I noticed it was somewhere, I was around the border, the semi border that day, and I blacked out my peripheral vision. I didn't know what it was. And then another day was in church. We're having choir practice, and it happened to me again. Then I managed to be in church the Sunday, and then the doctors in church were looking at me. First of all, they thought it was high blood pressure. One of them says, maybe it was high blood pressure. The other one said, no, she doesn't have BP. Then she now said I should go and check my eyes. Okay, so I went to the doctor, and they noticed that, was it my left eye or my right eye? I can't even remember anymore. And they noticed that there's something there. So I was supposed to come back, take more tests for them to decide what it was. They asked me questions like, when you wake up in the morning, do you feel your mouth is dry? Do you do this? Do you do that? And I said, no. And well, to cut the long story short, like they would say, since 2019 till date, I have not experienced any of that. And so that's my story. My health has gone from good to better, you know, and it's been like that. I've also spent less on water. I've not spent money on water. I started using quantum product because of this quantum plate. We're going to tell you about it. This quantum plate and cup has taken care of Parkinson and different diseases. So this is my experience. And I have growing children. So I've not bought chemical drugs for them since 2019. We've enjoyed consistent good health in my family. So please sit back, listen, and please make up your mind to plug into the quantum lifestyle. So doctor, thank you for being here. You can take over, doctor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just getting home now. This traffic, beggar something has been a little bit hectic. So I'm just getting home now. Sorry for being late. We're taking off from where my dear sisters talking about testimony, talking about the impact you have with Double Plus products in terms of the quantum energy products. Personally, too, I have been enjoying the benefits and actually made up my mind to continually use it so that I can be able to actually experience it and talk more about it, because like we always say that anyone that has experience is not at the mercy of those who have only arguments. So I have personal experience with the boxer in terms of hip pain, have personal experience concerning the bracelets. I think most importantly, even the eyeglasses are used. You just find out that you are tireless, you are full of energy. Climbing steps, you don't feel as if you are climbing steps. I climb steps a lot, and I've been telling a lot of my friends about it, and that's why I've been able to find a way to keep disposing them of from time to time. So it's a good thing that I've been in the Double Plus family, and as we look at the what is happening around the country now, find out that we have a lot of people. I was actually coming from the office, from the Double Plus office today, because I was waiting for a couple that are coming for training. I spent close to 3 hours between my house in Opik to get to Keja, and those guys were coming from Redeem Camp. They must have spent so many hours. They got there to the office around, since morning, they got there around, I think around 3 o'clock. So they are resting so that they can start the training tomorrow. And so if you are here and you are listening to this edition, I also like to encourage you to come around for the training. You see, the exposure you will have within those 2 days or 3 days, we further convince you more that you are in the right place, And talking about being the right place, you will find out that the environment today in Nigeria, we're having a lot of stress. Stress as in health challenges, which is further complicated by financial problems. If you go to some developed countries, you find out that people tend to live longer because the health aspect is being taken care of. So this part of the world, because of some of the challenges we have with our finances, when you have a health challenge and you don't know how to take care of it, it's double stress. So that is why I so much appreciate the solution that that Double Plus is bringing in terms of the quantum energy solution that can help an average family or individual to live a healthy life, just like I was hearing my dear sister when I was telling us about how the family has been living consistently in good health because of the introduction of the quantum energy products. So when you have quantum energy solution, you have the Double Plus solution. You are taking care of health problems. You are also taking care of finance problems. Today, I deliberately went actually to my back office to see, whether I have some money there. I discovered that I too will be getting some money tomorrow from this business. So when you're talking about quantum energy solution, we are talking about healing without taking pills. Healing without taking pills. A lot of people they don't like to take pills. Someone like me, I don't like taking pills, and so many others. Because that in the medical profession, you have compliance problem because there's somebody to take 2-3 times a day for 5 days. By the time you take it for 1-2 days, the third day you skip it. And once you skip a day, it's like it's nullified. You have to be consistently taking it because of so that you don't encourage microbial resistance in your body. So, but in terms of this quantum energy solution, you don't take pills. In fact, you hardly know that you are being treated because you're just wearing those things around and it's taking care of the challenges around you. It's countering radiation around you. Is removing pollution around you, is taking care of bacteria because we have antibacterial and antiviral effect, taking care of those things that will not allow you to thrive. So that is what quantum energy healing technology products has been doing for people, in Nigeria, including me. And I'm inviting you. You are here to know that you are in the right place. Quantum, like I said, I was talking to somebody recently who I was trying to detail the machine to buy and use and also join the family. I said quantum. He said, I know something about quantum because it's a science product. I know quantum. I know about quantum energy. This is in physics. Yeah, that's quantum physics. We have quantum physics. It's something like quantum is more about invisible that is controlling the visible. You have everything that we see visibly, they are also in quantum form. That is, we have if I may delve into a little bit of physics now, we have everything that we see as solid. It actually came in from subatomic particles that are invisible. If you look into assuming you have a microscope to look into anything in this world, the basic unit is quantum. It's invisible. So this is how you know about quantum. Quantum is invisible, but its effects are visible. The effect you see around you when you associate yourself with the product, they are visible effects. So when you have quantum solution, we're talking about taking care of lack of sleep, taking care of stroke, high blood pressure, Parkinson, deafness, eye issues, asthma, headache, premature menopause, gynecological diseases, prostate infection, chronic constipation, pains, dizziness, diabetes, cataract, glaucoma, cancer, palpitations, and all. In fact, I'd like to give a testimony about this constipation issue concerning, I thought it's just normal to go to toilet maybe once in 2 days or there about 3 days. But since I've been using these quantum products, every day I actually go to toilet now. So I want to identify that. See, when you look at, if you are a student of the scriptures, you know that they say, watch and pray. When you say watch, you mean that look at what is around you. You need to know how you are getting things that you are getting. Watch. If you know that, why am I getting this? It's not something that is right. You find a way to change it by praying. Or if it's something that is right, you find a way, what am I doing that is getting this? Let me be doing it more. That is what I can say about this issue of quantum products. I've seen the effects since I've been using the product in terms of agility, burst of energy, not even hungry. Sometimes you go through a day, you don't even feel hungry at all, until you say, why am I not feeling hungry? So that, because of the quantum energy product you are wearing around you. So pains, dizziness, diabetes, cataract, glaucoma, cancer, palpitations, these are a wide range of problems. So you need quantum if you are always tired. Like I said, you get constant headache, you are always bloated or gassy, you have low mood, maybe you have mood swings, low libido, or you are always sick. So there's no way you look at all of these things that you will not find in a point of focus that you can actually attach yourself to on these quantum energy products. So it's something you want to use yourself, and it's something you also want to share with people, and it's something you want to also make money from. So quantum energy exists in form of waves. Quantum exists in form of waves. Like we are actually waves. Just don't be deceived by the body you see. We're actually waves, really. So you have quantum entanglement effects, you have sound waves, you have light waves, you have electromagnetic waves all around us. We don't see them, but they are we are actually in the maze of waves, are affecting us on constant basis. So quantum energy waves are the magnetic field units that are well suited to the human body. They are, like sometimes you go to a particular place, you're in a wrong environment, the kind of vibration you feel there, you don't feel comfortable. So we actually having energy waves around us. So when you talk about the quantum energy waves, they are the magnetic field units that are well suited to the human body. that has a quantum resonance. That is, you think of a form of affinity, attraction, agreement, quantum resonance that is beneficial to you. When you are in assuming you are under, let me just give an example. Assuming you are sitting under a tree, on an afternoon, you find out the breeze there is full of oxygen. Those leaves are bringing out oxygen while they are inhaling carbon dioxide. So most of the time when you sit under the trees, don't get tired, because the kind of waves that you are feeling there is actually beneficial to you. That's how quantum is. That's a quantum resonance with your body when you are using the products. So what are the benefits of using quantum products? It improves microcirculation speed. Most of the time, the problem we have in the body has to do with circulation problem in terms of blood circulation. Blood is life, carries the oxygen to different organs of the body. And the rate at which the blood circulates would also affect the rate at which the oxygen circulates to different organs for functioning, So when you talk about microcirculation, you have, when there is enough circulation around a particular organ, that organ will function better. Talk about like the heart, the brain, the sexual organs. Those things, they need a lot of microcirculation to allow whatever we have there as the organ, whether the brain or the eyes or the brain or the sexual organs. Those things, they need a lot of circulation of blood for them to perform optimally, and this quantum enhances that. It also instantly improves strength and stamina by 50%. Like they say, seeing is believing. I think most of these things, as we talk about it, you just say, until you begin to also use these products yourself, you know that what they are talking about is actually true. It alleviates fatigue, inhibits bacteria, very powerful. This is very powerful function. Bacteria is all around us, whether you feel like you see them or not, they are there. They are there all the time. So when you have something that also inhibits their functioning around you, just like you entering a place now, you spray mosquito something. You might not see the mosquito, but then the mosquito can sense it. Sometimes when you see, you go to some of the warehouse, you want to take care of cockroach, you use this sniper, you just spray it. I'm talking of conch, like they just use the syringe to draw it and spray it in that place. For the next 1 month, you will just see those cockroaches just see them on their back. You don't know what they perceive. The thing that the smell has stopped, they just keep stumbling, they keep dying for the next 4 weeks. So all of these things, when you have the quantum energy around you, that's what it does. The bacteria can change molecular order of itself without changing the cell itself. And improved detoxification function of the body, regulate magnetic field waves to normal range, enhances the immune system. You know that when you talk about living a healthy life, you have to talk about your immune system. When your immune system is strong, it's going to help you to stay healthy, improve sleep quality, sleep like a baby, sleep like a baby when you use quantum products, rejuvenate organs in the human body. Like I say, until you keep using these things, you don't know the effects. So I encourage you, if you have not been using it, you need to start using the product. Rejuvenate organs in the body. Quantum keeps the human body strong, fresh, and young. And you have the quantum telomerase light energy healing machine, also that we are also encouraging people to hook onto. Very powerful machine with different colors. We have the blue light, the purple light, the orange light, the green light, the red, yellow, the calcium supplement light. They all performing different functions that I'm sure one of these days when I come for the presentation, I will major on this area and show all those things that those different lights can. But look at the yellow light, disperse speckles and the sensitize, inhibit presentation of melanin in the skin, promote hair growth, accelerate the healing of wounds and ulcers, improve immunity while enhancing epinephrine. Epinephrine is used to stimulate the heart when the heart is stopped or expand the bacteria when. So it has something to do with the heart. When you're talking about the yellow light, the red light is like pain reliever, analgesia, anti-inflammation, accelerating wound healing, improve the activity of cell enzymes, improving iron metabolism, relieving muscle spasm and tension, preventing cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases, and these are powerful effects, on the red light alone. So you have the green lights for the therapy of high blood pressure, hemiplegia, nervous breakdown, asthma, menopausal syndrome, now kidney disease. Talk about it. You can find some of these things that are plaguing the environment in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. So key into this machine is very important. I encourage people to pick up the machine. I have my own machine, and I'm yet to start even digging the surface of it. In terms of I don't want to sell it alone. I also want to use the products, especially talking about the blue lights. Talking about brightening skin and teeth, treatment of jaundice, relaxes nerves and release pain. You just come back from work, you just stay under it for maybe about 30 minutes, to rejuvenate yourself. These are powerful functions that I'm sure as I'm talking about it, you begin to find people that actually are in need of this, who have this problem that you can actually log into for them to partake of the benefits of this machine. So the machine is very important. You can see the people lying on it, and the way it is shaped, it can fit into any part of the body. You can place it over your head, place it over your chest, over your belly, over your legs. So the way it's shaped is beautiful, and it's very light. Just about 3 kg that can be carried around. I carry my own around if I'm traveling, to my other office at Ibadan. So, and talking about the ceramic tableware too, which also customized, is bone ceramic tableware, high grade. We have the cups, 2 sets of cups, plates, and the bowl. In these days of food pollution, this becomes very handy for you to take care. I've been drinking water with my cotton cloth cup. In fact, it's permanently on my seat in this room as I'm talking now. I take water from it. The food aspect of it also helps you to be able to keep away poison. I think this is something you need to also experiment. Don't just listen, use it yourself. Use it yourself and see the beneficial effect of it. You want to take minerals, pour it into this cup. Look at the taste. Look at how it's flatten the taste, eliminate the gases. Try these things, be like a scientist and participate in using this product. You see that I want to start using more of this place too again now, also benefit from it. Already now I have the black bag that I kept the bowl and it's in my car. So it's something that you want to use very well. And also, in fact, already we are also working on the protein industry to start promoting it for the protein industry. We've been able to find a way to how we are going to detail to poultry farmers in terms of enhancing productivity. Not just about taking care of problem, because if you look at talking about poultry now, or talking about livestock, most of the time when they have diseases, it's actually via water. And so if you have a disease coming through water and you keep treating the disease and you're not taking care of the water, you know that you have reinfection and reinfection and infection. So it's something that we are also trying to lodge into farmers to use, to just place them in their tank. So as the water is coming out of the tank and going to the for the poultry production, they can see the effects. When the water is clean and the birds are not being infected from water, or even peas or fish, whatever, you can have beneficial effect on them. So we have testimonies about this bone ceramic tableware, talking about Parkinson's disease. If you know what Parkinson's disease is, a very terrible disease. If you have heard about Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm talking about. That was what he had towards the end of his life. This testimony here is telling us that using this place in less than 2 months, the Parkinson has disappeared. That's very interesting. So it's something that can be verified. Looking at the bracelet too, it's something that you can also verify when using the product. So my take tonight in talking to us is that I want to encourage everyone to start using this product, because that is when you can actually talk more about it because of the beneficial effect you have on you. So if you are here and you are not started using the product, I encourage you to step forward and start doing that now. It will help you to not only benefit from the effect, but also to be able to talk to people, to also partake of the benefit, and also for you to also delve into the business aspect of the business. So the business is for you with energy, fashion, and hair. You don't need to, since I started wearing my own for over 8 weeks now, or maybe about 7 weeks now, I've not taken it out of my body once. I sleep with it, I bath with it, I do everything with it, so that I can get the maximum effect of the product. I can talk about it now, more and more, talking about taking care of high blood pressure, taking about pains on your limbs, taking care of the problem, and quantum fluoride glass, some glass. I think I'm becoming more of an expert on this area because I wear my glasses all over the place, wear it to church, wear it everywhere, so that I can also tell people about it. That look, as you are getting old, even as a young man,
Okay.
eyes, a lot of people are having eyes problem. A lot of people. Please, can we mute that voice? Please, can you mute your... Yes, thank you. So this, hardly will you see people when you test them with this glass that they will pass it. They won't be able to pass the test. So showing you that don't joke with your eyes. Immediately I got this glass, I knew that I needed something like this. And honestly, not that I'm just trying to make a mouth, I've seen the effects in terms of helping me able to, because I read a lot. And I can read any tiny object, but there was a time I was kind of having a kind of a blurry eyes thereabout. But the thing has stopped. Start using the glass, because why? It can relax, adjust, promote high blood circulation. Like I talk about, everything about the organ of the body is about blood circulation. Blood is life, because that is what carries anything we are eating. You know, everything is about energy. It's energy. And how do you get the energy? You get the energy from the food you eat via the oxygen that it produces. So it's energy. So like, it's not the food that you eat that matters, it's the energy in the food that matters. It's the energy that you are eating, not the food. So when you have blood circulation to organs of the body, the organs will function maximally. You talk about the eyes. The reason why you have problem with eyes, because the eye blood circulation is affected. Enhances ciliary muscle stressing. It can enhance the adjustment of function of myopia, as if maybe not being able to see, maybe you are short-sighted or you are long-sighted, or aparopia, alleviate the discomfort of myopia and aparopia. I saw a woman in the background, was saying that she was having a problem with her eyes. I said, look, you need this glass. You need this glass. And she bought it. I said, just wear it. Don't say that the thing is dark in the house. Just wear it continually. Let it be functioning on your body. Let it be there. Just wear it all the time. Someone was telling me testimony about a man that was with his driver, that was driving his driver, and that was looking very tired. And he just moved to the guy to wear. And the driver drove to the destination. Okay, what are you using? What kind of glass is this? Because it kind of enhances your energy. So it alleviates eye fatigue, eye soreness, eye swelling, eye pain of students and computer workers. You're working in a computer worker, you need the glass. In this age now, everybody is working online. Everybody is working online, working virtually. We need more of these products, especially with the radiation that is moving around. A lot of radiation. As I'm talking now on my laptop, I have the sticker there, you know. So this is the product for now. This is the product for now. And it is good for you to key in now. Key in now, because when you're able to know the product of the future, the early adapters, they are very, very fortunate. If this thing came in Nigeria in 2018, and I'm getting to know it now, it's just about 2018 to this time. Well, that's about 4 years. I'm still lucky. Fast forward 10 years to this time, you can't imagine the impact we'll have made, especially if you don't stop talking about it. You know, especially if you do. That's why I want to talk about it every week. Every week I want to do this presentation. Every week I want to fit in, no matter how busy I am. Because the more you talk about it, the more you also educate people, the more you. In fact, I'm planning to open to have some YouTube platforms now that I want to not even sit down with and start talking about on daily basis. You just 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here. So let people know about these things. You'll be surprised. So if you key in now, be surprised, fast forward 5 years of this time. 5 years of this time. You will have made people happy, make yourself happy, and then live a good life. That's the truth. That's the truth. So talking about the glasses, look at the testimonies here. Said my mother was no longer able to cross the road herself and she doesn't see clearly anymore. Her job as a typist was under threat. Just 1 week of wearing the quantum healing. 1 week. She was able to see, cross the road by herself, type clearly. This is a powerful testimony. We have the one on deafness here. You know, due to long years of medication, started experiencing loss of hearing, started wearing hearing aid for over 6 months so that one has to really shout for her to hear. Just 3 days of wearing the quantum fluoride glass, started hearing, and was told her sister to stop shouting while talking to her because she can now hear her in a normal discussion tone. This is a very powerful testimony. So please, I recommend these glasses to you. If you have not picked your own, buy it, use it, sell it, make money, make yourself happy too. Don't joke with your eyes. Look at the ring. This takes care of just whatever quantum is doing. Everywhere you wear the quantum, it takes care of the aspect of the area. Look at it, you wear it on your hands. You can be sure that your limbs have, your limbs are functioning very well. Usually now we are using a lot of telephone to do a lot of things. You do a lot of business on cell phone nowadays. Work on WhatsApp, work on Instagram. You use your fingers all the time. And all of these things, they have a way of affecting your joints. So you use your ring, it takes care of those areas. And apart from that, also the quantum effect upon the area you are using the product is also being enhanced. Look at the scarf also, quantumized scarf. Analysis is a hot cake. So if you are not getting your own, please go for it. Tell people about it, and let them use it. Seeing is believing. And we have these testimonies that I've read to you on the Parkinson disease with ceramic plates. Look at the bracelet. My mom was ill of many years of high blood pressure, diabetes, body weakness, pains. You don't know what it costs to treat all these problems. High blood pressure, they call it lifestyle disease. Every time you must swallow pills every day. If you are high blood pressure, you must swallow. I'm not saying that you should not eat your doctor's instruction, but use the products. When you use the product yourself, you know yourself and you keep checking blood pressure. Body weakness and severe ulcer after weeks of using quantum bracelets. Just 3 days of wearing quantum fluoride glass of 18 years of deafness was restored. These are testimonies. After 20 years of marriage and unable to wear ring, the quantum energy ring are still all pains and finger discomfort. Talking about pad for our ladies, very powerful. I saw the demonstration, one of the presentation on this, compare with the products we use as women. There is no way you can compare them. Using these products will help you as a woman, because you know that the point of infection is very, very, very high during the time when you're having period. And you want to make sure that whatever you can do to minimize exposure to infection, you want to do it. This product will help you. I don't need to talk more about it. You buy and use it, and then you know the effect of it. So, boxers, I use my boxers now, but all the boxers I have in the house, I'll pack it away. I'm using the boxers on a daily basis now, and I see the effect. I see the effect as a man. And you have the testimony of prostate cancer healed with quantum products. If you are a man, you have some of these threats of prostate gland enlargement, ovary around you. So this is like having prostate heads if you key into this product. Imagine a lot of money that people are using to do this surgery in India, abroad, and these are things you can actually solve with below 30 or 40,000 naira, and you have a couple of it. Have about 5 of it or 3 of it. Use one, keep one. Use one, wash one, keep one, keep one. And you find out that nobody will have to tell you. You will want to tell people, like I'm telling people now, to buy and use. You spend a lot of money to do nonsensical things in quotes. Spend this money on your body as a man, you know, before it is too late. So, quantum products is here for you to use. All right. So let me read this testimony to you now. Testimony of prostate cancer healed with quantum product. This man of God was a very prominent bishop in the city of Ibadan. He's also my uncle. He had prostate cancer, so he went to India and did the surgery. When he returned back to Nigeria not too long, the pollen returned. The children had to whisk him to UK for the second surgery. He brought everything, and after that, by 6 to 8 weeks later, it became very fine. He urinated freely. He went to do a scan test, and there was no sign of prostate cancer again. This is interesting. Ever since then, it's been very fine and very okay. If you go and ask him now that, Daddy, how are you? How about the prostate? He will say it's a thing of the past. It does not affect them anymore. It's been fantastic. From one Reverend Adeshokon. I'm trying to do this things sort of hanging. Okay.
Maybe you can
Okay.
start sharing again. Yeah.
Mm.
Like you can restart the sharing.
Okay.
Just to say,
I try to start sharing again.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now.
Any notes?
We have a testimony too. Mrs. Abiola has a testimony
Okay.
to share.
Okay.
Ready.
Sent, as they will, from Balmoral, from Edinburgh, from around the country to Buckingham Palace in the days to come. So
Okay, is he talking now?
all those messages
Is not talking now?
Okay, good evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I go
Please share your
ahead?
testimony. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, it's happened
Yes.
to my downline. There was a time she was requesting for 10 spray bottle, and I was just curious that what do you need spray bottle for? She now told me that I did not know that she prefers selling spray bottle than any other products of Quantum. And I said, why? We have a lot of amazing products that you can promote to your prospects. She now said, no, there are some people that are fond of taking taking alcohol just to be able to hide before they go and, to the other room. She now introduced the spray bottle to them that they should use it and try it. And I think when they tried it, both the male and the female, both of them used the products, and they were really satisfied and enjoyed their sex, and that sold the products all over the place. So everybody was just asking for spray bottle for whatever reasons. She now said she needed like 100 again. I said, what?
What?
What do you? She now said it is adodum. I don't know if anybody understands Yoruba, what that means. It means that it is satisfying for whoever uses it for sex satisfaction and all that. That's my testimony.
You mean our quantum spray bottle?
How do they use it?
Yes, the spray bottle. She said she used it, sprayed it all over her own private parts, and now told her husband that, look, you need to spray this to be able to enjoy yourself. So she now sprayed it on the male organ too. And after the whole thing happened, the following day, the man was just carrying her bag, carrying the shoes and all that. Like, look, so it's like they just got married. And
wow.
It really helped them in the family. And
Yeah.
that's the way she's been marketing the spray bottle. That's the way she's been marketing it. And she was so disappointed last week when they told her that there was no more spray bottle in the com. So
bottle is coming. I'm sure.
yeah, I told her, I
bottle
assured her that bottle will be back. Very,
this
very
product
I think
is
I
just
also had
hey.
I think I also had a testimony like that from. I don't know what happens there. It's microcirculation.
Yes.
You know, the function why it works is because of the microcirculation effect. Is when the water spray there, it encourages all the veins are gorged with blood, and so the sensitivity will be higher. All the nerves are, on edge. I think somebody was telling me about it too recently about spraying it around the growing area that also enhances erection and things like that. So it's amazing. Thanks for the testimony. That's a good one. Yes.
Hello.
I remember when we first started. Okay.
Okay, that's what I wanted to tell them, that you remember when we first started, even before the quantum boxer came, before the graphene men underwear came, we were told before the quantum boxer came, we were told that men and women can use the spray bottle for their sexual enhancements. If you're a woman and you normally have painful intercourse, spray the bottle, or spray the water from the quantum bottle on your genitals before you have sexual intercourse. The men that have low libido and low erection can also spray it on their organ. They will have a very, very good effect. We were told by David Wang that time, when before even the boxer came. So it was a good experiment that the lady did. And whenever I'm talking about the, the bottle to people outside, I'm always mentioning it that if you can't buy the boxer, buy the bottle. If you have problem with your sexual life, make sure you go with the bottle. And even if you have infection, and you are spraying the bottle, the water from the bottle on your organs, you will experience good results. Thank you.
And there was a feedback we got from Mr. King, if you can remember, also when he went to market the product at University of Nigeria in Nsukka. So he came back and he told us that there was a particular lady who was in her 30s and she used to experience very, very painful intercourse. Very, very painful. I think in her whole life, I think she said she was a married woman. She's not had more than two sexual intercourse because it was always horribly painful for her. So he told them that this is what they told us about this bottle. Let the lady go and use it. And it was a different story that night. The next day, he sold all the bottle he had. So the truth is that we are exploring, we are yet to actually understand and explore what these products can do, especially that quantum bottle. That's why I tell people, if you can't afford any other product, at least get the quantum bottle. Mm-hmm. Wow, thank you for that testimony, Mrs. Abiola.
Thank you, Mrs. Abiola, for the testimony. It just made me to remember that bottle does wonder. And another thing I remember was that when I went to the Redeem last month for the
business exposure.
Business exposure last month, there was a woman that came to me and she was complaining. You know, people that are actually sick, when you tell them about any health benefits of anything you have, they want to tell you their problem. So this lady moved close to me. I was busy attending to people, but she just stood there. So when I saw that I was free, she said, "Oh, madam, please, I want to tell you something. It is private and confidential." I said, "What is it, ma?" He said, "Madam, I've been having this painful and bad itching on my private part, and I've gone to a hospital, I've gone to so many things. In fact, this camp, who have not prayed for anything. It's only this itching and this infection that I've been praying about that I don't know. Is there anything on this your table that can help me?" I said, "Madam, I just brought out the bottle." I said, "The boxer is here, the bottle is here, the pad is here. So these three I will recommend for you now. Then the plate is there as well." When she now said, how much? I told her, I gave her the prices. Then she said, "Madam, I don't have up to that. Is there nothing small that I can?" I say, "This part is a must for you, but you must go with this spray bottle, whether you like it or not. You must grow with it. You must buy it." She now said, she doesn't have the money now. I said, "I'm so confident about this bottle that I will give you my own bottle that I have here. I will give it to you. Go to anywhere around here, go to any of the banks, go and spray it on yourself and bring it back for me. I don't mind." She said, "Hey, madam, you will allow me?" I said, "Yes, because I'm sure of what I'm telling you." So she took my bottle and went out to somewhere. I don't know where she went to. And she went to spray this bottle on herself. And she came back. She sat down. This lady, when you look at her, you know she has problem. When she came, she was smiling. I said, "Madam, what happened? Have you finished did you finish all the water?" She said, "I'm afraid to finish the water." I said, "But did you spray?" She said she sprayed it on her genital. Then she sat down. She said, "Madam, I feel cool immediately." I said, "It's not only cool. You will see that today you won't have itchy. You won't have any itchy today." Ladies and gentlemen, this lady, till she left me, She now called her daughter. Truthfully, she doesn't have the money. She called her daughter. They came all the way from, she called it Prayer City. That's where they came from, to come and give her money to buy the bottle. And ever since then, she's in Akure now. Ever since then, she's been telling me, Madam, I'm still saving. I'm still saving up to buy more things. So this bottle, do you know, for the first time, I've not been taking those. She brought out all the medication she was taking that day. I said, don't worry, continue taking your medication, but this bottle, just keep on putting water. Last week, I spoke to her. She said, Madam, that thing now, wow, it's magical. Madam, I'm saving money. I'm saving money. So that spray bottle is special. I just remember that testimony. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We had a lot of testimony today, and I'm really happy that because testimony speaks more than theory. So this is encouraging all of us to I hope we can get this testimony documented again, so we can also, to part of what we have in our slides, to share from time to time. So please, I don't know if the people that give all those testimony can also help us to write it down, you know, so that we can also document it and make it into slides to share from time to time. Are you with me?
We are with you.
Yeah, so please, let's try and
we'll document them. We'll document the testimony.
So our time is fast spent. I just like to quickly round up by saying that my encouragement with anyone that is listening to me today, we have not keen to this opportunity. You need to start now. Start now, or you have keen, but you are not bringing people in to benefit from it. You need to start doing that now. You know, I have people that will starting training tomorrow, and I'm already preparing the one for next week again. You know, people that, and I've told these people as soon as they are finishing, I've told them, I said, look, the first thing you should do, I think you should go for that machine. Go for the machine first. So, and then other products will see there that you can also key in and begin to enter into it fully and start doing your thing. So I want us to encourage ourselves by,
she's no more
by telling people what they can get from this. Like I said, look at it that you have a product that is beautiful, that you are using to your life. I call it life enhancement. You are using to also people to live a good life. I am making money in the process. That is what I love about it. And look at this Dubai trip promotion. You know, I'm already dreaming about it. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here by the grace of God. February, I'll be there. So, and I'm sure you will like to be part of this beautiful promotion. So, what it takes is not that difficult. Update your OLC account with 28 million for the next 5 months between September to. Don't look at it as important. I think what is more important is, do you want it? Not do you want to make it happen? If you want to make it happen, make it as a goal. Don't worry about how will it come. Just make it as a goal. The how will appear. What and why is what is more important than how.
That's right.
How normally cause resistance. Why and how always causes motivational efforts to get what you want in life. Don't worry about how. I want to be there. I want to make this. Why do I want to make this? Why? 1, 3, 4. Then you discover that the how will appear. When you know the what and the why, the how will appear. So let's talk about this. The time is now. The future begins now. So let's talk about it. We're September now, October, November, December. It looks very far, but not too far. It's something we can make happen. So I would like to meet many people there, and I'm sure that you'd like to also meet me there. And please don't forget that if you are registering, you have different levels. Can you help me go to those? Yes. If you are coming with the machine, you are earning 200K. You are getting 10 accounts. That's 3 golden triangle. You are, you have the machine. This is what I did, and honestly, it's been beneficial. I even went back to use this money again to buy products. And when I checked my account this today when I was in the office, when I went to check the account, I was moving this from one to the other. Already, I've passed this. I'm almost twice of this right now, and I've not checked all my accounts. And I've passed this one already. So you can imagine that. So the opportunity to make money is awesome in this business. And I want to encourage people to go in for the machine. Cannot do the machine, sincerely go in for the second option. Don't go for the second option, go for the third option. Start somewhere. I think started from bracelets, really. I started with bracelets, I started from here, this account. Even though I got the bracelet, I was wearing it. After I wore it, and I said, look, I need to move into this machine. So it's from this place I moved into machine straight away. And now I've gotten all these products, the glasses, the rings, and the ceramic. So I want to encourage all of us who are here to intensify more efforts in talking about this product, and those who are here to key in. It's a business for now, and it's a business of the future. And I want to challenge you, fast track 5 years of this time. It will be difficult for you to imagine what you get from this platform, especially if you are talking about it on a daily basis. Look at this place. I was there some time ago, I think about 2 years ago. It's a beautiful place to behold. And then I'd like to repeat the experience again and again and again and again. So I encourage people, to all of you that are listening to us here, if you are coming for the first time, if you have any question for us, please ask a question. There are people here to answer you. You want to be enlightened, you want to key in tomorrow, please key in tomorrow. I'd love to see you. I also will be at the office tomorrow to also learn more and support the people I brought in. Thank you very much. My name is...
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Doctor. The delight hearing you. I have a question from Mr. Just 1 second. Someone says about price. Let me get the person's name.
Okay.
Yes. P. Otabo. Could you unmute yourself? Who invited you? P. Otabo. P. Otabo. Can you unmute yourself? You have a question on the prices. Is it still here? Salesforce. Your mic is on. Do you have a question? Okay, if I can take like the next 2 minutes, I'll just run through this Dubai trip, because what we did yesterday was that we kind of broke it down, because when you break it down, it's easier to be seen, and then you can set a goal, not only to be on this Dubai trip, but how many people would you like to attend the Dubai with you? I remember, I've experienced that when people in your team attend events, travel trips like this with you, they are grounded, because one of our goals is to have active leaders in our organization. That is what will produce the residual income, so that when you travel, you are absent, you're not really available, income keeps coming. So we hope you'll have the big picture and see how many people in your organization can also set a goal to be in Dubai. That will actually expand your business. Yes, it will expand your business. First of all, be a person has to be a partner and then be an ORC. And then bring in business worth of 28 million. Let's break that down so that you won't feel like, 28 million is so much. No, wait. How do you be a partner? Choose any restaurant package, or like a doctor said, at least you can start with one without the bracelet or the plates. So that's step one. Step two is to be an ORC, and it's so simple. Being an ORC, just buy 6K to a product, and the company has made it so easy now. You can actually space out your payments. So the underlying thing here is just to go crazy promoting this whole stuff. So business, you do business of 28 million between September and December, and it is any money that is forwarded to the company through your ORC. Your ORC is your order reporting center. Any money that's forwarded, okay, let's say you invited him, all right, fine. I wanted to actually find out who invited the man that was asking for the prizes. Thank you, ma. So any money that is forwarded to the company through ORC, for whatever product, whether they are buying coffee, whether it's that bottle, somebody buys that bottle, 100 bottles, it's all that amount is being calculated against your ORC or in favor of your ORC. So you see that if you break it down, if you divide that 28 million by 5 months, it's about 6 million or so, about 6 million a month. One of the ways you can help to determine that existing ORCs, check out with the accounts department how much business you've been doing in the months past. It will give you an idea that, even when I didn't have any target, I was making this amount of business in the company. If I now set a target and a goal, okay, you will get there. All right. So it's all the purchases you've made. For me, being in network marketing for more than 20 years, this is one of the simplest promo I've seen, because it's as money is entering, any money that's entering. This is not a target to hit a rank or produce some ranking under you, or no, this is just any money that enters. The best approach is the machine. The machine always makes things actually easier. People have ranked and hit their target faster. Income goal, rank goal with this machine. This machine is actually a blessing. So if, for example, you say, okay, I'll set a goal to do 7 machines a month. And this is very, very simple and easy once you can break into the circle of people that 900,000 is not a problem. That's right. Nothing is expensive. It's just to get people that can afford it. That's all. That's the difference. They'll buy it. Okay. So that's what you want to target. The circle that 900,000 is not a problem. Now, if you do it alone, if like you set this goal, one of the things they've taught us in business is when you set goal, yes, you don't have to achieve your goal alone. Remember, leverage other people's money, other people's time, other people's everything. But it's also good to approach your goal as if it lies on you alone. You'll achieve more. So imagine it's just you that did this. If 7 machines actually happens through you every month. When I did the math, I stand to also be, and this should be reviewed, okay? Because if you and I look at it, you might see more things that I may not have addressed. 7 million in bonus by the time the period is over. 700 free stickers. If you cost that 700 free stickers, each of the stickers is 3,000. That's about 2 million to you. The company will also give you 35 free quantum plates. If you cost that by 95,400 per one, that will give you about 3.3 million. We're giving 30. Is that 30? Am I correct on that 30 aloe vera roll-on? I'm wrong on that, because each machine gives you 10. Each machine gives you 10. So 10 times. I'm wrong on this aloe vera. Right is wrong. That's like
10 times 31.
Thank you. 10 times 31 is 310 roll-ons. Aloe vera roll. Those are aloe vera roll-ons is as good as a perfume. There's no water added. There's no chemical. You can resell if you want. Then you have 42,000 PV. Then of course you're going to rank. You have new ranks, and each of those ranks also gives you money. So I just wanted to see the things that you gain in doing this. So the best approach is to go through the machines, but that does not exclude any other purchases. Somebody comes and say they want to buy 20 boxers. So all you need to do is go active in your community, in your church, in your neighborhood. As they are ordering the product, you have become a stock, because the company doesn't sell to individuals directly. They sell through an ORC. Don't be afraid if your downlines want to become ORC. Your business is only expanding. You have more people in your team who have bought the franchise to also bring in businesses. It still counts for you, okay? So it's good to expand your goal or your, in business. You can have people who are in a kiosk. You can have people who just operate in one store. You can have people who have more, and you can have people who have chains of stores under them. So it's a decision. Yes. So what if I don't make 28 million by December? All hope is not lost. But I wish you'll be in Dubai with us. I think it's a great experience. For those of us who are mothers or even parents who have family obligations every day. Imagine a weekend when you just drive to the airport. The kids are at home. They are far away from you. And you check into the plane. And then you have the waiters or waitress waiting on you, coffee or tea. I just seated, maybe I get a very good window seat. I'm just looking down from the airplane, the window. It's always a wonderful experience, all by yourself. I think it's about 6 hours to Dubai, just alone, okay? And it's just a start. One of the promises of this our business is travels. I have personally enjoyed traveling free, promoting awesome products like this. So, and then you get to the airport. Dubai airport is very, 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 very beautiful. Their lounges are always very beautiful. I'm sure it's been more beautiful now. Okay, and then you are driven to your hotel room. You don't have all the, oh, mommy this, mommy that, just all by yourself, just a weekend away from all the hustles and bustle of Lagos or wherever you live. You check into your hotel, you have the people waiting on you. Of course, everything is free. And 3-4 days of being with the management of this company and your other partners. I don't think you want to miss this. So let's just now target all efforts. Give it a crazy, crazy push. It's worth it. Those trips are worth it. They're always very rewarding. You go, you refresh, you rejuvenate, you come back for more. And I tell you, this is just one of the goals. But just in case you don't meet up, and it's just 9 million of business, worth of business you're able to hit by December ending. You get 4 large sacks of rice and 2 cartons of cooking oil. This is actually a lot. In fact, all the oils that Double Plus has given us during the last promo, I'm not done using them, and I don't look forward to buying oil in the market. These things they give us are always a blessing. In fact, this business has been a blessing to me. If you do this alone, imagine you get you push this alone. I think it gave me, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to also do this. It gave me about how many machines? You get 2 million in bonus, 200 free stickers. If you cost that's about 600,000, 10 quantum plates, about 940, 54,000. And then 100 aloe vera roll-ons, 12,000 PV. That will give you new ranks and new money. If you're not able to hit that, and it's only 4 million that you produce, 4 million worth of business to bring it to the Double Plus. People are buying things when they come to the office and say, Madam Angela, I want to buy whatever they buy. Companies calculating all the money that is coming into your ORC for you. If it's 4 million, and if you do that alone, these are the benefits you get. Okay. 2 million in bonus, about 2 million in bonus or so. 200 free stickers. I think I did myself, but what I'm saying is, if you set a goal for this Dubai, that's what they actually teach us about setting goal. There's always serious benefit when you set a goal. Even if you don't hit, hit it. Let's say the goal is in the sky. If you don't hit it, at least when you fall on the roof. It won't have been the same. It won't be the same if you didn't set that goal. So thank you. I just wanted to share this Dubai trip. We'll try and do that every night so that our mind will be opening up more and more and more and more to these things. Existing partners, new partners. Let's take this goal serious and make it happen. Thank you for being here. We want to keep you further. See you tomorrow night with your guests as we keep pushing this and make it a reality. God bless. I hope I was being heard.